Hello, my fellow Alaskans. I'm here today at Pine and Debarr, and behind me is where Willawa Park is. And we are now walking into the trees on the opposite side. I believe this would be Russian Jack Park. And we got the group of folks that are out there in front of us. They're looking for the camps that are over in this area. Please like and share. You can find this on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Rumble. Also on our website at When We Are Live. Don't forget to like and share. We're going to go catch up with the group, and we've got an assembly member from Anchorage here with us today. Already starting to see signs of the homeless. The trash on the ground is usually a first indicator. And you can see this is well traveled back in here. A lot of stuff. And there are tents back over in here. You now see them showing up through the trees. You'd never know they were back over in here. I didn't know they were in here, and we were just at Willawa Park about 2 weeks ago. You can see signs of a fire that has been through here. Trees are all blackened. This one here is fallen down and the tree's roots are pulled up and blackened on the ground. And if you haven't done it yet, please take a moment, like and share this video. Again, we're live on X, YouTube, Facebook, and Rumble, and our website, all at the same time. And we're coming walking back and seeing what we can learn and find out. Our website, all at the same time. Seeing what we can learn and find out. Here a repeat of what I just said. And it is wet back in here. So they literally got a house built up over here. Structure. Firewood set up, bin there. A house that has literally been built back here in the treed area. This is off of Russian Jack Park. Another survival tent. And these are the homeless camps in Alaska. Keeping them documented. We got a U-Haul shop cart there. Built up on pallets there. And this is what it looks like. It's pretty well established back in this area here. You see the firewood chopped up there. Lots of bicycle tracks. Another camp coming up here in front of us, and we got wood fencing that has been built using trees. Very wet and slippery. Piece of carpet used to try to mat down the ground. Got their clothes out on a clothesline back in here. Another big tent.
It's a long ways from travel.
It's a long, but they give bus passes, so I can tell them that there's a group in here that may need bus passes. Or do you guys have vehicles? You bike around? No. So what's with all the bikes? Are you guys chopping them and selling them, or what's all the bike parts and stuff?
like bikes that get thrown away.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? So I'm like just trying to put them all back together.
So you collect them and then...
Because whoever tossed the bike, I'm like, why would you toss a nice bike like that?
Oh, dang. And so then you take them and use the parts and put together good ones.
Yeah, and then I just send it out with the bike.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Good job. So who built that? That's quite a structure there. That is... That's right.
My uncle.
Your uncle built that one? That is impressive.
Oh, this is the first time I've been asking questions.
Now, when I was in here
There
before...
was a teepee, but there was a teepee up over here.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. It had a window in it.
Down, turn that down.
Who tore it down? Okay.
He wanted to go. We're gonna go over the second floor.
That
It
was
was
pretty
pretty built up back
impressive.
down
It
in
had
here.
a window up high and all that stuff.
Yeah,
That
but
is-
it wasn't like.
to come to get some bus passes. And we're going to leave you alone, but we want to make sure we're working toward a shelter. I'm one of the assembly people in this area. And if not a shelter, there's the possibility of hotels. There
Do you know?
could
Do
be
you,
police.
do you guys know if you guys get help on like pay for like antibiotics and stuff?
Yeah.
Because
They have medical, oh gosh, yeah. And they could probably get you hooked up with your medications. So, yeah, you got to get that taken care of.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, I got a mission now. I got to go get a hold of them. What's your names?
James.
James? Junior?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I think you were wearing a security guard uniform. Are you still working as a security officer, or did you just get laid
I'm
off?
an assembly person.
This is for the time being.
Yeah, she's actually your assembly person if you live in
It's just,
Restream
so
login.
the rents and everything. I get that.
That's my husband. Are you okay?
Yeah, I know. Oh, that
Yeah.
reminds me.
So if you do open a shelter, would you
Yeah.
take your opportunity and go there? Okay. Thank you so much. Sorry, I was just collecting information.
You're welcome.
But have a great day.
You guys too.
With a couple of constituents looking at homeless.
I'm just alternative media that's poking the bear.
You cool.
You too. Well, thank you guys all for joining us. If you haven't done it yet, please like and share. We have really crappy internet back in here, so if you're losing part of this broadcast, it will be uploaded in its entirety later on today. We're out rambling around with the assembly member from the Anchorage Assembly, who's getting a first-hand look at the homeless camps that are not in their makeshift Cuddy Park or 3rd Street. The ones that you see on the news every day. Any more big ones out?
There's a whole line of them. They got barbecues and they got picnic tables. Yeah, it's outfitted. It's actually,
The last one I was at was down by the railroad. Then I've been to the one at the Willawa Park over there. The one that was behind Muldoon. Another one behind Peanut Farm. I'm getting my rounds around, but
How much tax you pay here? You pay $630 a year.
hey, have you
That's for the police fire. Yes, I looked it up.
I haven't. All the people I talked to, no one's seen any help from anybody. But then again, they're so far.
So if you do you think in a year
know,
paying for your
I probably
schools,
put in-
fires, snow plowing,
Putting in 9 hours a day,
and
probably 10
police,
miles a day.
it's worth $800
where's all the
a month
money
a
going?
year.
That's what I
That's
wanna know.
my question right there.
Yeah.
Because they just gave $750,000 to Anchorage Coalition. If I remember right. And I don't have any idea where that money is.
My idea, I think they're making money off of it. They don't want to solve the problem.
I've
wouldn't be making money.
I've been saying that since 2020, farming the homeless.
Have you been to Valley of the Moon Park?
Okay,
Yeah, that.
I've
Yep.
walked the entire Chester Creek Trail.
Right
up
now.
To, Carla.
I gotta.
And that's all the way from Westchester.
Okay, I gotta go, Keith. I'm out here with some people who are really trying to help. Okay. We're in Russian Jacks.
Well,
All right, bye.
holy crap! Where'd you go? Someone's shooting your ass out. You got their sorry butt
Well,
down.
let's go this way.
All right.
We do not want to have to see this person.
No, what's KFC?
He's is
Somebody doesn't like.
the definition of crotchety.
There's some more propane bottles.
Wow, that is just one hell of a structure going on there. Completely built into the hillside here. Propane bottles. Wood coming out up to the side of the hill. Backside. Wow. Big tent. And, these are the camps that are hiding around Alaska that people don't want you to see. Mainstream media won't come out to these. Looks like we got good solid connection again. We went down a really big hill and lost everything there for a while. I'll make sure this video gets re-uploaded here a little bit later. Got another big tent encampment down here.
Body. Well, yeah. I haven't found any bodies yet, but I found people in really bad shape. Got EMS.
Wow.
I know.
Crazy.
Hello? You guys okay down there?
Just making sure. So there's a pretty heavy trail that way.
Yeah.
Let's check that out.
They are throughout all throughout the park.
We've got a tent inside of a tent. A big tarp over the top. Cleaner view of what was there. Here's that one big structure that was on the side of the hill, the backside view of it. Two big old, looks like water containers there. They've are setting themselves up, it appears to be for the winter. And again, you saw the big fire going on over there that was in the pit. You can see the smoke wafting up there.
Let's take this trail.
Trash down here. And a full-time crew just trying to clean up all the trash. And that's like a back entrance to where we were when we first started out here. And doing our best to keep reception here. We are rolling no matter what, even if it goes dead on your end. This is camp number 7. This is the back side of Russian Jack on the north side. Same side of the road as Willawa Park. We're just on the opposite side of the building this time around. Assembly member walking off by herself over there. Looks like we might have another honey buckets going on over in this direction. Yeah. Makeshift was back here.
I don't want to let Karen run off by herself.
She's running like crazy going that direction.
Oh, I believe issues.
You can see the remnants of a camp that was in this area. Trees that have been piled up and laid out to where they can actually be setting up a tent in the inside there. Buckets that have been left, trash, water, hard to say, could be their honey buckets. Lots and lots of trash laying down here on the ground. But This camp was here at one point. That's been moved out. But as fast as they build them, fast as they clean them out, as fast as they replenish themselves. You can see this is well trafficked. Trying to find myself an escape out of this corner. Get caught back up with the group again. Hoping the trail went all the way through. Doesn't look like it does. It's definitely not safe to ever do this by yourself, so don't do it, please. Always go with someone else or with a group. You all may have seen what happened to me over there on the railroad, by the railroad station, between 3rd and the railroad station, by the stairs there. And one of the homeless there decided to throw a big old huge rock my direction. Trying to follow where these folks are all going. And that rock hit down in the middle of the road. And he went and grabbed some guy who was wearing one of those orange security vests. And he started coming after me. And that's when I decided it was time to leave. Wow, nice little haul back into this corner. See pallets back in here. Stolen truck dolly. Oh, look at that water mud pit. It is soaking wet back in here. The rains are the only thing that have kept us from burning Anchorage down this year with all the homeless living in them. I hear them up talking ahead of me. Well beaten paths. We've seen about 5 camps so far, and you can see another big area back off there in the background.
That's the bridge.
All access back into here. Another pallet up here in the front. Not seeing any recent signs of travel here other than
Where they're laying all over the place. But somebody stole them to begin with.
Yeah, but usually
Rode them for a little ways and
The ones
dumped them.
I've been seeing where they're laying in the road, they're stacked in these camps. I've got one up at Muldoon. They had like 60 bikes. They're hanging up on a 2x4 nailed to a tree. And then bicycle parts everywhere, totes and boxes, and just parts.
well, just on my way here, Walmart Midtown, 3 people, one behind another, riding a bike in hand,
Yeah.
following each
They're
other.
very
They all
bad.
turned
Yeah.
at the same place and everything.
We
Right.
just cleaned that.
Well, this is Walmart on Midtown.
Oh, okay. I was like, God.
We need, seriously, I heard that there was, the area businesses have lost 300 shopping carts and 15 of the electric
I believe it.
car, electric.
And
I would love to, I tried, I'm not getting much bite on
No, you-
finding some people to gather them up.
literally, you don't have enough logistics.
We've been talking about this for past, I don't know, 6 months, me and wife.
How to,
We need shopping cart management by the stores.
What they need to do is spend about $100,000, put in that little doggy fence.
Keep it
You know,
tracking.
yeah, and as soon as you cross the
how
fence,
at the
everything walks
airport, you
up.
have to put in a token or a coin for it.
Yeah.
Maybe we're getting that.
You mean $8? I just got
Yeah,
finished
yeah.
doing that.
I don't know if it's feasible, but I know down in the States they've got the electronic fences. Once you push them so far, the wheels lock up and you can't take them any
That's what they
further.
used to have at Northway Mall. You couldn't move them, even from in Safeway to the mall. They would seize up as you left the threshold of Safeway.
Remember
But they
that.
couldn't even manage. The
No.
homeless problem there was so bad that they couldn't keep business running. It was
If you
unfortunate.
want to see neat things, hang out behind the Rock Pizza there in Northway Mall.
No, I don't want to see that.
Oh, you sure?
I can tell what happens back there.
Yeah. Lots of drug abuse, lots of drugs changing hands.
So I am thankful that you guys are being kind to people, talking with them, calling attention to the problem. I was a little worried this could be like a vigilante type thing. Identify them all, put a map out there, and then some people that aren't as grounded as you guys might end up coming and trying to hurt people. I definitely wouldn't want that to
I'm not
happen.
trying to cause any problems.
Oh,
but the thing
I'm
is,
really happy to see
The
that.
only ones that I have been seeing saying or doing anything like that is the bleeding hearts that are saying these people have every right to do what they're doing out there. Quit harassing them. And we're trying. Personally, I don't think we're just documenting what we're seeing, opening up the eyes of Alaskans, because mainstream media isn't out here walking these camps. They're showing you Cuddy, they're showing you 3rd Street. They don't show you this.
There's all the money going.
Well, I'm on your team as far as
I will invite you.
making sure the coalition knows where these camps are, pushing that we have to have a shelter. This idea that we can solve all this by leasing hotel rooms and putting them up, and then in April we dump them all free and we rinse and repeat is not okay.
Allow the police to do their job.
I kind of don't want this on camera.
It's not okay to be out here doing your drugs.
All right, guys, y'all know what the deal is. We got to like, share, click that bell to be notified, subscribe.
Alex was the same way. I saw a lot of those videos.
Time to keep Alaskans informed.
Don't you get me on Save Anchorage list or anything, though. I don't need to be attacked at every minute. You already heard what phone calls to me are like.
Yeah. I'll stick up for you. I'll tell you what.
You know what? We just need to keep moving the needle. And I want to say, on record, we really have done an amazing job of moving some of those people that just need a leg up into permanent supported housing. The Lakeshore, the Golden Lion, the Barrett. Those are huge accomplishments. But we need something that is going to work for the people who need more supervision, who aren't capable of being in a hotel room by themselves without burning down the place or, overdosing with no eyes on them. So
Has the status of the guest house changed?
it is still a barrier.
That's I've seen stuff. That's why the doors are closed.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it is too.
And it's high barrier at Golden Lion.
Yes, but I read the agreement. There's a clause in there. You need a 24-hour stop and knock. What are they going to do with the drugs? Yeah.
Well, hopefully
I read the contract.
Yeah.
And
and they're not full, which is sad.
No, I hear.
But it's
what
$800 a month. I'm not really calling that super affordable housing for a hotel room. But they said they're not going to turn anyone away.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, I try to talk to all the homeless people, or not homeless, but the nonprofits I can. It's tough. No one wants to talk to. I wonder why.
Well, you come on strong sometimes.
Well, yeah.
I got to get out of here before Keith Clemming.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Don't put that anywhere.
I hate to say it. I'm going to warn you now, and this will be the only time I'll warn you. Anything you say around me while I'm live is live.
Well, how do I know when it's live? You should have told me that already.
The moment we started walking through the
You
trees.
tell me that, though.
I assumed he was already on top of it
did not
before.
tell
I
me
did
that.
not tell her. I didn't even think about it. I was so excited to have someone out here.
Yeah, I think you know what.
But that's why I turned away here a second ago and stuff like that. But
you're, like I said, you're the only member of the assembly that's actually accepted my invitation.
But you've got a bunch of your assembly deeply cares about this situation. We're just going at it different ways, and maybe that's a good thing. That's why you need a mix of people on the assembly.
Yeah, and that's what I'm striving for.
That we work different
maybe
ways.
get more people like you. I mean, you're fairly open-minded.
Yeah.
a lot of the people I talk to in the assembly are so close-minded that things are already made up in their minds. And that's been my problem with the assembly.
They've been through a lot. Some of those, the group, and kind of.
Yes, they have. They have.
Yeah, COVID was rough.
Yeah, that's why a lot of these people are here. A lot of them actually they lost their homes and their jobs during COVID.
Yeah.
In fact,
Well,
a
there's
lot
lots
of
of
them,
jobs.
yeah, a lot of them we talked
Lots
to.
of jobs out there. There's
they
so many
got-
jobs.
There's
on
so
the
many
floor.
jobs.
There is
And the
now.
security officer is still working, but his spend is so high that he has
Yeah,
to. Yeah.
Is that what that's
Yeah,
about?
that's one of the causes. Yeah, there are people that do work in the camps, but not many.
Well, it's because every business you go to, like I was at Dairy Queen the other day, two employees, they can't find workers for the most menial tasks.
3 months ago, the owner of Don Jose's on Northern Lights stabbed twice, trying to chase a homeless guy out of their building at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I guess when we talk about the bad things that happen with the homeless camps, I want to just point out today everyone we met was
really
polite
decent.
and
Yep.
and actually feeling like they would like a leg up, they would like a little help. And so that's good to see.
that's the
That
first
not
thing.
everyone's horrible.
Well,
That's in here.
Nobody in these camps is horrible unless they're really just whacked out or
The
bad
camps are
tendencies.
mixed. If we were to go across the street to the one that's on the top of Russian Jack Hill over there,
It isn't like this.
completely different story.
Yeah.
They're not friendly. They're not nice. They don't want to talk to you. They insist don't put us on camera. We don't want to be
We got a
filmed.
fence around. There's
Yes.
the dog went up and I took my dog through a jog through there, and he helped clean up their latrine. I was like, oh no, you're not riding in my car home. All right, we got to scoot.
Yeah, Bert, let's scoot. We can talk about it if we want to go somewhere else.
All right.
I got things to do, people to see, people to talk to.
All right. All right. Thank you guys all for being here today. Thank you so much for participating. Again, this is Karen. I cannot say her last name. She is an assembly member on the Anchorage Assembly who came out and walked this camp with us today. They started out there on Muldoon behind the Totem Theater. They only found one abandoned camp. It was there, but nobody was there. Really not too big, but not too small. But it looked like it was abandoned. Well, at least nobody was there. Unlike the one that we got here at Russian Jack Park. Again, this is the opposite side of Willawa where we were just the other day. And you can really see the difference in camp sizes and what they are doing. Some of these are permanent structures that have been built up. And we really do need to look at and address these issues. The money that they're spending is not making it to the homeless camps. And it's very obvious by what we're finding out there. Karen was just a little upset finding out that she's been on camera this whole time. I always kind of like surprising them like that. It makes things a little more interesting. But I assumed that she was already informed. Anybody that knows me well enough sees me with my camera being held up on my camera rig. I'm live! So please like and share. Open invitation to every assembly member out there. I would love to take you along with us. I know Terry would love to take you along. Go visit the one over by the railroad, see how friendly that one is. She says she sees a lot of friendly people here. We're just sitting them in a good time versus what it could be like otherwise. You didn't see this earlier, but there's more trash lined up here. Looks like a honey bucket back in the corner there. And this is just right off of the edge. We had walked in just about over there where the curve of the path is, a little bit further where the white piece of trash on the ground is. And this is a little bit further off over here. So if you haven't done it, take the time right now, like, share this video. Again, you can find these on YouTube, Twitter, formerly Twitter, X, Facebook at Politadick and Politadick Unfiltered. Always live on Rumble now too. And when we're live, you can find us on our website. Go to Politadick.com, click that support button. Your support is what makes it possible for me able to drive into Anchorage like this and start walking these camps. We do plan on probably doing maybe one more today. And thank you again for being here. Like and share.
Yeah, we'll see you. And nice to meet you.
You too. Sorry, I'll do better next time. I assume
I
every.
don't want to be harassed. Come on, it's not
No,
fun.
and I tell you, if someone starts harassing you, open arms.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Well, I don't spin you in a negative light. I spin other things in a negative light about what's being actually done
Yeah.
about it.
Okay.
But
yeah, I think
no,
we
to
should-
get you out here, that's like Rob with us out next to Ben Bokey here the other day. The more we can get you folks out here to witness firsthand, talk to these folks, hear their stories.
and I tell you
Railroad, the one over there on the hill by the railroad,
Yeah.
I was there Friday. I was doing nothing more than sitting in my vehicle, started out at the railroad station, drove up that little road that goes between the two stepped areas so that I could get a closer view of the camp. One of the people inside of the camp grabbed a rock about this big around, threw it my direction, hit in the middle of the road, landed in the middle of the road, started screaming at me. He went and grabbed another person. So,
had the same
and I was doing nothing more than sitting in my vehicle with the camera like this on the windowsill, and I didn't see the rock. I heard it, but when I replayed the video afterwards, you can watch the guy up at the top of the hill, and you can watch the rock go all the way down and hit the ground.
Yes, once again, thank you, Karen. Thank you.